Hello everybody, the Lawn Gnome is here. And put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Yeah, Hollywood, you know I love you more than one man should. Yeah, Hollywood, well kiss me good. Yeah, Hollywood, you know I love you more than
It's the summer. So what does the summer usually mean? There's one specific movie that you're going to be rushing to your local theaters to see, and that is the latest Disney Pixar film. And this year was a very interesting Disney Pixar film. We've gotten our choice of sequels when it comes to our beloved Pixar characters, but this time around we get a return of some favorites, but not a sequel, but a prequel. And of course I am talking about Billy Crystal and John Goodman reprising their roles as Mike Wazowski and James Sullivan in Monsters University. I have to say that I was very excited to see this film, especially because I loved Monsters Incorporated, and to see these two characters going back in time to when they actually first met, and finding out that they may not have been the best of friends before they became the scare duo at Monsters Incorporated. I have to say that this movie was one of the few Pixar films that I was very much anticipating and keeping the most open of minds as I possibly could. And I will say at the end of the day, while I didn't think it was good as its predecessor, was it a good movie? It definitely was. It was fun, it had that great college feel, it felt a little bit like a teen comedy, but of course it had its Disney magic. You also had a couple of new faces coming as far as the voices of Helen Mirren and, strangely enough, Charlie Day, which really surprised me, and John Krasinski. But of course you also had one of the other famous faces from Monsters, Inc., and that was Steve Buscemi returning as Randall Boggs, and I was really excited to see where his character fit in the whole Monsters University story, and I will say as a Monsters, Inc. fan, you will not be disappointed as to how it all ends up there. It's definitely, once again, a very heartwarming story. Billy Crystal and John Goodman are fantastic together as a comedy duo, and much like Toy Story 3, it had a very interesting ending, something that I didn't really expect to see. And the best part about the whole movie is just the two personalities of Mike and Sully as to when they start off from meeting each other for the first time and how they really grow into the friends that they are. And it's just Pixar, it's a great movie, and it was definitely worth the wait, and I'm really glad that I saw it. And I'm going to give Monsters University 3.5 out of 4. So everybody, I love your thoughts on Monsters U if you've seen it or if you anticipate on seeing it, but the question that I want to leave for you today is in regards to another Pixar sequel. I'm still trying to find out how they're going to come up with doing this, but apparently it was announced a few months ago by Ellen DeGeneres herself that the sequel to Finding Nemo, Finding Dory, will be hitting theaters in a few years. What are your thoughts? Do you think that it was something that really should be made, or do you really think it's something that shouldn't have been made, and what are your expectations for this film? Usually when it's Pixar, I usually don't expect to see any disappointment. I am the Lawn Gnome, and remember that actions speak louder than words.